Piles of grain on the ground in a bin or transport truck or wagon often create an attraction for young kids who like to wait around and play in it. This can create a hidden danger in and of itself. Flowing grain being augured from a bin or released from a gravity flow transport vehicle has many hazards that are often not apparent at first glance, whether it be for kids or farm workers. Approximately 36 grain entrapments occur annually, with over half of them resulting in a fatality. As grain is augured out of a bin or released from a hopper-bottom truck, the grain creates a funnel-shaped flow at the surface with a column flowing below the surface. A 10-inch auger or opening can move about 68 bushels per minute. With this illustration, we will demonstrate that even tough guys are no match for flowing grain. As the grain is released, you can see the individual beginning to sink or become submerged in the grain. A 6-foot-tall, 165-pound individual standing in the grain at the time of release could be submerged to knee depth in less than 5 seconds. At this point, the individual is for the most part helpless and can't get out by themselves. As the grain continues to flow, once the person is into waist deep, as you can see in this chart, it would take 300 pounds of force to extract the individual at this point. Probably more than one man could lift in soft footing of the grain. If grain continues to flow, the person will continue to be engulfed, and at that point of being up to the chest, our chart indicates that it would now take over 600 pounds of force to extract the individual. But that is not the most crucial concern. Think about how when you breathe out, your lungs and chest contract and get smaller. At that point, in this situation, grain will flow in around the body and restrict the chest and lungs from expanding to fill the lungs with air. It is at this crucial point of submersion that even though a person's mouth and nose are still above the grain surface, they would not be able to adequately breathe. So even though the head is not completely covered, because breathing would be stopped, suffocation could potentially occur. As grain flow continues, an individual can become completely submerged. This entire event can happen in less than 20 seconds from the start of the grain release and beginning of grain movement. Hopefully, with this demonstration, we have created a greater awareness of just one of the hazards and danger of flowing grain. We would encourage individuals, especially farm families, to not allow children to play in stored grain or grain in transport vehicles. Also, to encourage farmers and others in the grain handling business to take that extra time to climb up and look over the side of the truck or trailer and make sure there is no one inside before unloading or transferring grain.